Hey everyone, welcome to Sims, Witches, and Warlocks. In this episode, we are going to be diving more in with these guys and the whole storyline revolving around this little one here, the White Warlock Caspian, who we've met in the last episode. His mom asked Ambrose to keep an eye on him because she's getting older and she doesn't want his aunt, who is pretty much a dark witch, to get her hands on him. And because she said that she would pretty much harm him, and she doesn't want that, and she knows Ambrose is the most powerful warlock in the world besides Caspian, so she needed his help as well as everybody else's help. But in the last episode, we also seen Ambrose and Fetia's relationship grow as a whole. They became boyfriend and girlfriend, and they had announced that they were pregnant, and yes, indeed, they did have a little baby. His name is Blaze, which he will grow up to probably be a warlock, possibly. You never know. But all I know right now is his birthday is very soon, but we're gonna wait. Actually, we're not gonna do his birthday in this episode. We're gonna do it. We might be able to do it, or we might just see him when he becomes a toddler in the next episode. So in this episode, though, it is kind of late, well, early in the morning. Caspian has school in the morning, so I definitely think he should be heading off to sleep, and everybody else should be getting some sleep as well, because we have a big thing happening in the morning, so I'll be back once they get up in the morning. Okay, so Ambrose is up. He's a little bit upset because he just realized who was the person that's actually out to harm Caspian, and it's actually the person that changed him into, or one of the people that helped, that's actually helping him keep the magical realm together, and that is the myth, mischief, sage, which is La Faba, I believe it's pronounced. But that is actually Caspian's aunt, and she's not a good person. So, what's he gonna do? He's gonna do something that he might come to regret, because she's gonna know who he is with then. But he is actually going to go on over to the magical realm, and he's going to pretty much confront her and then challenge her to a duel. And hopefully he wins, because the duel is going to be all out. Newt is off to work as well, but it's really early, and a lot of people don't know what Ambrose is up to, but she is definitely here, because I just seen her walk across the screen. I'm just trying to catch her before she goes anywhere further. But, so, he's gonna pretty much write off insult her, because he knows now that she's the one that's out to pretty much get rid of her sister, get rid of everybody else, including Caspian, and kind of rule over things, which is definitely causing a friction in the magic realm by doing this, because if he somehow gets rid of her, that means there's going to be a sage that is missing. And she's like, I don't know what your problem is. And he's like, listen, I know who Caspian is. I know he is your nephew. And I know what you're planning on doing. But he's in my protection now. So, if you want to do it, you're going to have to go through me. So, these guys are dueling. And because she got mad because she's trying to take Ambrose out so she can have a better chance at getting to Caspian. And he has already lost her because obviously she's more powerful right now because she knows more spells and stuff than what he does. But she's like, now that I know that information, I can get some stuff done that I need to get done. So that is definitely not a good thing due to the fact that she pretty much just said that she was going to take out Caspian. So he needs to drastically find some help. So he's going to ask Morgan and and Simon as well, who he's really good friends with, for help. He's like, listen, Lefeba isn't really who she says she is. She's trying to take control of this whole magical realm and rule it as her own kingdom, trying to take away any sort of powerful person that they have, including you guys and me. But so we need to stop her as soon as we can. And so it looks as if Simon and Morgan might be on board with us to take down Lefeba as well. But they said it's going to take a lot of power. And it's probably going to take at least 3 witches or even warlocks to help us. Not alone, not just us two and you. We're going to need at least 2 more other witches or warlocks. And he's like, well, I know one that would definitely be down for it, and that's Newt. But we need another warlock or witch out there to help us. So if you know anybody, now would be the perfect time to try to discuss with them to get some help. So definitely these guys are going to need some help. Especially if they want to stop her from going after Caspian. Right now he's fine due to the fact that he is home with Newt and them. But any sort of moment that he could be left alone could be a huge thing, and it's definitely not a good thing as well. So we are going to have... So Ambrose is going to head home, and he's going to go ahead and talk with Jack and them and see what they can do. Because Fetia, she doesn't even know if she really wants to be a witch anymore, because she only knows 1 or 2 potions, and she's really just trying to get out of the witchcraft and become more of a family woman. And Jack gave up his powers. So only time will tell who we are able to get, but we'll have to wait and see. So Ambrose is home. He's upset because he needs to find, well, he's kind of upset, but because he needs drastically to find another person to team up with them. So he is going to go ahead and ask Fetia for sure if she would be the one that would actually team up with them. And Fetia, she's like, honestly, dude, I'd rather not. I don't really know much about magic. I just knew that my mom was a witch, and I just not really the best person for this. I'm sorry. I have a son I have to worry about. I can't help you. And he's like, I totally understand. She's like, but I might know an idea, but I don't know how you would feel about it. And he's like, I'm at this point, I need help. I'm willing to hear out anybody. And she's like, well, Azrael could be a good option. She's very powerful. Even though you drained her powers, I hear that there was someone that regained her powers, and that was Lefeba. But then she changed her mind and decided to pretty much use her as an assistant. Sabrina's here as well. So he might actually have to get Azrael on his side. So he's actually going to go ahead and ask Sabrina what she thinks about things. And she's like, listen, I don't know what's really going on fully, but I know if you think that Azrael is the right option, I would just watch her back, because she's very sneaky, as you already know. And he's like, she said, really, could you trust her? And she's like, honestly, he said, I wish that sometimes I wouldn't have got these powers. Sometimes I wish that you would have kept them and all that. And she's like, well, I could still learn them. I mean, my husband's a warlock. Maybe I could talk to him. She's like, he said, Makoa, but I really didn't want to ask Makoa, because Makoa's a family man, and he's kind of like practices magic, but he doesn't really do it anywhere besides that. And Sabrina's like, well, I could ask Makoa if you want me to. And he's like, just see what he says. So he is going to wait and see if Sabrina can ask Makoa if anything, but Jack might actually... Yeah, Jack is going to go ahead and call up Azrael, though, and he's like, listen, we need your help. I understand we really always haven't seen eye to eye lately, but we drastically need your help. And the magical realm is in order, and it could go down without your help. We drastically need it. And Azrael's like, you know what? If it means taking down Lefeba, I'll do anything to take out her. So Azrael seems to be on board with us. So this could be like a redemption arc for Azrael. That's kind of what I want to do with this. And who knows? I think Azrael will be a great addition to the family very soon, because I kind of think that Jack and fetia and their baby would potentially move out very soon, because there's not very much room here, for one, and two, because they're kind of trying to keep the the witches and warlocks world behind them, and that, I mean, you can't really blame them for that. And Azrael stated that she's like, I really need to talk to Ambrose, if you don't mind. She's like, I'm on board. with this, honestly, but I just need to talk to Ambrose. Because I need to clear the air. I really don't want anything. And Ambrose is like, I heard my name. So he's like, listen, I really didn't know what was going on the whole entire time until you drained my powers. Honestly, I'm being truthful with you, and I understand if you don't believe me, but Lefeba had me under her spell. The whole time, she had me under her spell, trying to get information from you guys to take you guys down. And including taking down my parents in the process. So when I went to her for my powers back, I had to lie. I had to try and get some sort of thing from her. And the reason why that was is because I needed to get powers from her. And to do that, I needed to play it off like I was on her side. And so I hope that pretty much brings us back up to speed. So Azrael seems to be on our side. Um, and so it seems like Azrael would be the beneficial person to take care of things. And Azrael, I kind of want to have her redemption arc starting now because she's been really like a bad person of the family for quite some time. She can't really always be that bad. And I think it's now the best time for Fetia and them to announce what they have planned on doing. And that is that in the coming weeks, they are going to be looking for homes. And so they will no longer be a part of the series. Jack and I might even have them move somehow with another family. I'm not sure, but I think that these guys would want to definitely move out onto their own. And he's like, if that's what you want to do as a mom, I respect it, and I know Newt will respect it as well. She's like, well, I already told Newt, and he took it very easily, but he was a little bit upset, and nobody can blame him. I think everybody's gonna miss Blaze, but don't worry guys, he will still be a part of the series and one of my series because I'm going to make it work. Somehow I will make it work, but those guys will be moving out in this episode. So, and that means Azrael will indeed be moving in. So, I'll be right back in just 1 second, and I'll take care of this. Okay, we're actually going to end it out here, but Azrael will be moving in with the guys, but Jack and Em have moved out, and they actually bought the house that was the original house of Sim's Paradise. And so, yes, Jack grew up in this house, so he really wanted it back in the family. Obviously, the house is empty, so I'm going to be slowly setting that up into his views. And it's a house that he feels sentimental about, and he really wanted to do it. So he does have like $48,000. I'm gonna set up a few things real quick, show you guys real quick what that looks like, and then there will be a new series starting out Wednesdays. So there will be a video of the week and a new series starting out Wednesdays for a little bit, and then I will let you know how that goes. But again, the new series will be starting out on Wednesdays, and it will start officially next Wednesday. So you guys will not want to miss that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll show you guys the pictures of what he buys so far for the house. Since they're going to be redecorating this house slowly by themselves. It'd be kind of like a nice thing, but it'd be a little bit different. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy and are excited about the new series as much as I am. Okay, so this is what I got so far. They do have a little bit more money left, but I kind of figured they would want to keep that for food and etc. But they got a dining room table and some chairs, a little kitchen area set up for them, a little bathroom downstairs. Upstairs, they have very little stuff in their room already, but I kind of thought they would take this room because this was one of Jack's bedrooms here. He used to be in this room, then he was in this room, then he was in one of these other rooms, but he was all over the place. But then this room here, I was kind of thinking for now they would potentially make this into the little nursery area. This could be the bathroom upstairs, another bedroom, a computer room, and another bedroom. So this is what I have planned for this so far. But I thought it'd be nice to get back into Magnolia Promenade, which is where these guys are, where Jack was originally born at, in particularly this house. So it'd be kind of nice for him to get back into this house and bring it back into the family. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and end this one out. And again, this series will be starting on Wednesday. I'm not sure exactly what it'll be called yet, but it will be starting on Wednesdays. And there's a reason why I put a computer room, and that is because it will have something to do with university very soon. So you guys will not want to miss that. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys all next week for another episode of Witches and Warlocks, where we will be in with the other gang of people. These guys will be in a different series, and Azrael will be with them now. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.